Hello guys, welcome to Math Spellbook. I'm your host Peter, and we're going to continue on with our math, our calculus review. I almost lost my train of thought there. How are you guys doing? It's basically Tuesday. Hopefully you guys are having a good progressive week for yourselves. Whether you be studying or whether you just basically, just doing your weekly work, whatever it is that you're doing in life, as well as for your own personal benefit. Anyway, let us just get right into it. So I will turn off my model here so it doesn't cause any abstractions for us, or distractions, I should say. Abstractions, distractions, whatever it may be. Alright, let's start the study timer. And I think we were trying to finish this problem right here. I just want to finish it, and then we'll probably pick another problem to do, because there's a lot of these trig substitution problems here. So let's see. Let's just take a look at the problem once again. So we replace that with tangent, and then squared, and then dx is this. Okay, yeah. Like at first I was trying to figure out why did I write this tan here, and I was like, wait, it's x squared. So then, yeah, that looks about right. Then we take the 2 out. Now I think this part we can erase, like this bottom part here. I think we'll erase this part. Okay. So now, let's just say we get rid of the bottom part here. So So we're left with sine. And let's just move this 4 out of here. So we're left with tangent theta. So an idea just popped into my head. What if we did... Well, first, let's, before we do that, let's split it up so we can have tangent theta, tangent sine. Now, hey Famish, what's the best part of your day so far, my friend? Let's see here. Because the one thing is that if we make you, therefore I'm making it and let's say we can do that. The problem is that we don't have a U, but I mean, we'd be left with tan, but then like it would be like U. That would give us secant. For here. Editing a video, but right now I'm in organization process, just so I don't have to go through every clip and see what I'll add. Oh, okay. What type of video are you editing, actually? Now, I'm not sure if that's the right answer. I mean, it does seem convincing. The thing is that if you turn this into U, does this turn into U faster than you can put this in here to cross it out? That's the one thing I'm wondering. I'm re-editing the Terminator Dark Fate trailer since I found the site that has all the assets. Oh, okay. That sounds like a fun project. Yeah, I think the thing I'm getting confused about is that if you make this U, does this turn to U before you can actually cross this out on the other side? Yeah, good practice too. Yeah. I mean, I feel like it seems right, but I'm not particularly sure though. I mean, I can't see any other way to make it, I guess, sort of make sense. Let's see if we can do a integral calculator and see if I took a wrong turn or if I actually got it right. I don't usually check my answers, but I feel as if this is probably something that we should investigate, because I usually when it comes to timing, like when operations take place, that's when I get a little bit concerned. Because it seems like a clever trick, but at the same time, I'm not sure if that's the purpose. And I probably am completely wrong. Okay, yep, that's it. So no math for me for a couple of days. I do have a graded project in Microsoft Word I have to do later. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry that you're still sick. Get well at your own pace. Okay, let's see what they presented here. Okay, the input. Well, that is really different. Wait a minute. Now I typed it correctly. Why is it doing it funny? Maybe I have to go on Mathica, was it okay. Let's try here. No, I don't want that. I want to go inside the integral. Let me in. Let me in. Maybe I have to erase the whole thing. X. I haven't seen Terminator Dark Fate in a while, so I have to look up the actors. Oh, okay. Sounds like a lot of work, yeah. Wow, why is Wolfram so... Why isn't it not letting me do what I want to do? What do you want me to do? Go into ChatGPT? So the integral of x probably should put this in parentheses over square root of 4 plus x squared. Okay, that's what it looks right. I probably missed a step somewhere. Yeah, we did that, that. Okay, so you are supposed to do it this way. Oh. Oh, you're supposed to do it that way? Dang, I totally missed that. uh, well, I do problems wrong sometimes, so I guess we gotta practice on a different one now. I'm not mad. I'm just very disappointed in myself. Which means I don't fully understand how to solve these problems yet, which means I gotta practice more. Here we go. Alright, let's pick another random problem. I'm doing full-on Hollywood editing experience where you have someone doing the organization process and then you have someone who does the editing. Oh, okay. That sounds intense. Alright, so we got this. Yeah, this one looks pretty complex. So we have an X on top. So X will be equal to 3 secant. Yeah. And then the derivative of that will be doesn't look great. We do this, so it'll be 9 secant squared 9, and on this side we have meaning that we have 3 tangent squared secant. These cross out, and then we're left with tangent. Let's see if we can split it up, make it easier to handle. And let's just move them 9 outside. So we're given tangent secant squared minus 1. Oh, hello. Pound? Hopefully I pronounced that right. Hello there. Do you need a hint? It's the easiest step here. Just give me a little bit more thinking time. Thank you for asking. If I needed a hint first, because I know some people are just like jumping to like basically say like, oh, do it this way or do it that way. But what's the best part of your day so far? Pound. Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name right. It is correct. It was all good. Thanks for asking. No problem. No problem. Hopefully your day is going pretty well. Wait a minute. I don't think that's right. I mean, it looks fine, but when I think it through, it might complicate things more. That's the problem. Because yeah, if you do that, well, actually, then this would turn into you. But the problem is that you end up with, yeah, if this was multiplication, it would have been much easier, but it's not. That's the problem here. So maybe I have to do a different approach. Because if you make it U, you can't get rid of this. Goodbye. I always hate it when those bots always come into our chat. It's like, we want to offer you this and that. Sorry, don't need your services. I guess this is normal for doing math. You have to struggle with it a little bit. Because I remember I did this when I was like back in school. Like way back. And now like my brain feels like, I feel like, why is my brain so slow? It's like, why can't I see this, see the solution? But then again, I guess you have to actually, that's the part of math that you have to deal with most of the time. It's just like struggling. I know the feeling, right? Yeah, it's like when you read the text, it's like you feel like you see the patterns, but then they show you problems that you did not see in the examples, and you're like, oh my gosh, dang. And then you have to think like more outside the box. I think like what I struggle the most with math problems is that sometimes I think of an idea, but then I realize that the timing of like setting things up, like U substitution, it's like, wait, if I change this to U, then I can make the derivative, but at the same time, if I change it to U, then I can't take away, I can't cross out certain things. For me, most of math is not so different from doing crossword puzzles. Yeah. Just a different kind of puzzles. Yeah, right. Exactly. It feels like I because I mean, in this form, the problem is that, let's see, if I make this 10, maybe I don't distribute. Let's see what happens if I do that, because then this will result in this. Then we're left with tangent being U. I mean, this goes away. The problem is that the other side, it doesn't. Yeah, this goes away, but that doesn't go away. That's the problem. Unless I have to do something else with it. Because then we're left with U. But that looks kind of gross looking. And I don't think that's right. Not to mention it's gonna make me have to convert like a lot of stuff. Yeah, I don't think that's right. Yeah, I'm not going for a PhD or like a being a grad student or anything, but it's like, dang, I can't imagine how bad it was for like people like Einstein or like David Hilbert when they got a problem that nobody else has thought of a proof or thought of a solution to. Just a nudge, since you had a good idea earlier, what's the antiderivative of the sum? Actually, Pound, do you mind if I ask, like, are you a graduate student? Are you an undergrad, high school student, like, or are you just like someone that's like me, a hobbyist that basically doesn't do math like as a job, but just loves the subject? Yeah, it's just that there's so much stuff in the way. Because you can do U substitution, but there's just one little hindrance in it. But then again, there's got to be a clever way to take away that hindrance. Yeah, because if I leave it at tangents cubed, it wouldn't matter if I did U substitution on it. It wouldn't do any good. Splitting this up is probably the only thing I can see at this point. If you turn secant into U, then maybe tan secant squared du. So if secant is Can we make a loophole? Can we do that? Just an idea, but I thought I would try it out. I remember reading in a math book, like I don't know if it would be considered like a math book, like quote unquote, but it was a book that's about math. Sometimes you have to try asking the question, what happened? You had to ask that what if question, was like, what if you could do this operation even though there's something in your way? What if you could do that? And I think that's a good question to ask, because then you can force things to look a certain way. I don't know if it's the solution, but we'll see if it works. Let's do that. Do that. Because it looks like it's workable. Basically, we get U squared minus UC. Therefore, we get 9 to, oops, no, supposed to be secant squared. Dang, my handwriting is, I have to improve my handwriting for you guys. Seriously. Okay. I mean, that's what it looks like. And of course, now the thing of it is that I have to convert everything back to X, I think. So, because for x we had just 3 secant. So if it's 3 secant, x is 3 secant, meaning that if we change this, then we're left with so this crosses out, leaving that, then and I think that's it. Hey, Penn Center. How's it going? If you guys are not familiar with Penn Center, another awesome math streamer. When he streams math, he basically covers linear algebra, one of his favorite subjects, I think, as well as real analysis. So if you guys want to check out his linear algebra as well as real analysis streams, be sure to check out Penn Center stuff. Give him a follow. There we go. Yeah, we're doing trig substitution. Technically not correct. Oh man. Well, I tried. Yeah, if you guys want to help me out and you want to put resources, like, you know, like if you do your own, like, I guess, like, math scribbles, you can join our Discord server if you want. And there's a section where it's basically stream resources. So you can, if you guys want to put that in, you can basically like put in the stream resources, and then you can tell me like, oh, I put something in the stream resources channel. So basically you can like, that's how you can help me out if you want to. That was like the most clever, like I was trying to be very clever with that solution, but I guess it wasn't the right approach. And we're already through the, like I've spent like 45 minutes on this one problem. Usually I think college students, they would have done 10 problems by now. Well, the idea was right, but the 9 multiplies both the secant and the log. It's just you not being distracted more than concept error. Oh yeah, that's right. The 9 does go into other things. Yeah, we went wrong here, so it was still supposed to be like this. So let's just erase this part just to remedy that. We also should remember that x is 3 secant. So if we want secant of theta, because that's what we're gonna end up with. So and secant squared here over 2, then minus 9. And then we don't have to worry about the c. And after that, dang, I wrote so diagonal. Then like this. mean, that looks nice for a solution. At least you weren't being teased playfully by your teacher in second year of high school because you're really good at this stuff, but you're so chaotic. You end up with a coefficient coming a root index. Coefficient. I'm just like looking at what you meant by that, but oh, maybe the original problem, I guess, or the way I did it, I guess. I mean, that, like, dang, we only have 5 minutes left. Like 3 times the square root of 2 because this cube root of 2. Oh, okay. Yeah, like, I think that's the reason why in high school I didn't like math, because I would make small mistakes like that, and I would be like, oh my gosh, I could have gotten more points if I did that, or if I didn't screw up. Let's try 36. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's see. Do you guys see 36? I'm like looking at my OBS so that... Okay, I think it's present on your guys' side. Actually, Pound, I don't know if you answered my question before. Like, are you a student, or like whether it be undergrad, grad student, or high school student, or are you just working and you're basically like in STEM field, or you're just basically working a job but you just have an interest in math and your job has nothing to do with math? What's your story? Because so far, like, whenever I stream, a lot of people, like, I've talked to so far, they are, like, really good at math. And some of them are, like, grad students, or some of them are just working on their PhDs, or some of them already got their PhDs. It's just crazy to me. I just hate being called to work on a problem in front of everyone in math class. Yeah, that could also be intimidating. Okay, I think this is gonna be tangent now. So we're left with tan and oops, dx. Oh, actually, Penn Center, since you came in, what's the best part of your day so far, my friend? Before I forget to ask. I did earlier. I got a degree in in engineering, electrical. Then ended up hating work as an engineer. Ended up teaching. Oh, nice. Yeah, like it sounds like from what you typed in the chat, you seem like you have really good experience with teaching. Pretty quiet day so far. Maybe it's the highlight. That's good. Yeah, that's one thing. So got and then we have tan up here. Ooh, no. I jumped the gun. I jumped the gun. It should be secant squared. Oh, this is okay, and then we rewrite this, and then these two will cross out. Boom, boom. That's what we like to see. I'll try to write straighter so you guys don't have to worry about my crooked handwriting. Okay, so we got tangent for... Okay, I think this is when we have to use trig integrals. Okay, so it's an even one, which means this is going to be a little bit finessing. gonna have to finesse this a little bit. I don't know if this will work, but instead of just probably making it more complicated. Sometimes when I think I'm being clever, I'm just overcomplicating things. But why not, right? Because then, well, I didn't really have to write all of that, but yeah, because then it will flip over, and then we'll end up with this. That. Oops. Forgot those. Okay. Then we're left with break time. Oh boy. Let's see. I need to get used to working with people. Yeah, Pound, you're like, whenever like I start doing problems, I worry about how many times I end up frustrating people whenever I do the wrong approach. It's okay. It's okay. I'm pretty sure everyone in chat is like that. It's like, oh no, that's the wrong approach. What are you doing? Might go get myself a Mountain Dew. I haven't had Mountain Dew in years. Actually, when I was a kid, that was like my favorite drink, like favorite soda. Oh, the sinus infection. Oh, that sucks. Famish. Alright, I'll put my model up since it's break time. But yeah, we spent like 45 minutes on one problem. Yeah, Mountain Dew's fire is amazing. A while ago I was watching a marathon from a Brit guy doing a bunch of exams for charity. Oh wow. Like, Pound, do you mind if I ask where you're from? If you don't want to reveal that, that's fine. But need something a little bit acidity. I get you. I get what you mean. Especially when your throat with like, I mean, with sinuses, I'm not really sure, but I get really bad like throat, like sore throats whenever I get sick. So like, I always end up drinking tea like a lot. Not great for the teeth, but it works. If it works, it works. Right. And I swung between his pen is amazing. I want one. And know what you are doing. You know what you are doing, and you have a degree in math. Oh, Italy. Oh, okay. I see. Like, I think, like, in my gaming channel, someone, was also from Italy, and they came into my chat. Like, I took Italian when I was in, college way back, but I don't remember any of the Italian I studied. I think, like, I remember, like, buongiorno, along with, you know, grazie mille. I don't know what other Italian words that I've retained, but like not that much. I don't know that much about Italian. I would have to brush it up. I think my textbook is still in the attic. I would have to fish it out if I want to learn it again. But then again, I could just go on YouTube and just like, because they made me take Italian because originally at my college, like I was going to transfer into a university, and I was planning to take French, but then like the advisor that I was talking to, since I took Spanish in high school, he recommended that I should take Italian instead of French, and I was like, dang, the universe doesn't want me to take French for some reason. Like when I was in high school, originally I wanted to take French, but then I was thinking, I guess like that was the only time in my life that I was thinking, what's the skill that I can take to the future? And obviously, like since I live in the US, Spanish is spoken more than French, so I ended up taking Spanish. But then like when I went to like community college, I thought, oh, maybe I should just take French, because originally I think I was trying to take German, but then like the German professor, I didn't I didn't felt right with him teaching, because I heard from the reviews that he wasn't very great. And so like I also had like this vibe in the class that was like, yeah, he doesn't seem like a good teacher. So I basically ended up dropping the class. And I was young, so like when I was young and I found out you could drop classes in college, I was like dropping classes like left and right if it didn't suit well with me. I know you shouldn't do that, but at the same time, it's like, for me, it was like, like, you know, if I don't vibe with the class, I might as well just not stay. But then again, I also just wanted to get by the classes that I could just speed by because I was an English major. Yeah, I mean, like, college is like, I feel bad for like students, like, cause there are like some arguments, and both sides have points. Like for me, I find it very discouraging that you have to take like like general education courses in college, and a lot of people would complain and basically say like, why am I taking these general ed classes when I'm already in college? I should be like doing the stuff that I majored in. How did you go from an English major to doing calculus? So what happened is that I picked up a book by Michio Kaku one day during my last semester in college, and when I was reading that book, I was like, wow, like, you know, like physics seems like a really interesting subject then. Because before I didn't really like STEM subjects, or at least science, because I always felt like it was robotic, but then I ended up hating English. But I didn't want to change my major because it was my last semester and I was already done. I was almost close to being finished and I just wanted to graduate. I didn't want to make my parents pay for more for my tuition. So I ended up graduating with an English major. So like after I graduated from school, like after I managed to find a job, I started like learning math and physics on my own. Now, of course, like I'm not very good at it. Like when I started learning calculus on my own, I was already doing derivatives. So derivatives were easy for me to grasp. It was when I got to Calc 2, that's when I realized that I had like a learning block when it came to integrals. Like I did pass Calc 2, but I took it in the summer, and thankfully I passed, but I didn't remember any of the material that I learned in Calc 2, which is why I feel like I have to actually master the basics of Calc 2. But now, but that was when I tried to go back to school for engineering, because like my job basically, it was in manufacturing, and basically my boss's boss basically suggested, oh, since you like learning so much, why don't you go back to school to do engineering, and that way when you actually get your engineering degree, we could probably hire you as a engineer or something like that, you know. And like at the time I was like, yeah, maybe I should have like just go back to school since I like the subject so much. But I wasn't really passionate about engineering. I was more passionate about physics and mathematics. And like I ended up going back to school while working at the same time, but I just couldn't handle the schedule, because I would work and then I would I had to actually use my vacation hours just to go to school, like just to basically leave early to basically go to school. And it was like kind of like a bit of a burnout for me because I wasn't gonna get my vacation hours. Plus, I had to do homework, like basically like after class, because I always try to make sure that I had like at least a day off to not think about things, but then I would have to do homework like ahead of time, like during my days off, and it was really like monotonous. I think like I took linear algebra, like up to linear algebra, but then I didn't take Calc 3. And I was actually looking forward to take Calc 3, but I was just so tired out from work, I just couldn't really continue on. So I ended up like dropping out, like basically for like trying to get another degree in like engineering or something. My introduction with calculus was 2 years earlier than expected because I couldn't wrap my head around physics without it. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I hear people in biology are struggling to find jobs and people in STEM getting paid low. Yeah, that's the one thing like I feel very bad about for like professors, mathematicians, and like scientists. Like they get paid so low and they sacrifice so much just to basically get like their PhDs and stuff. Like obviously no problem, Pound. Yeah, like take your time. Get that food. Yeah, I feel bad for them because it's like they work so hard to get like their degree and their credentials and they're paid so low. It's like, but then again, like most people will be like, well, you're pursuing knowledge, so you know you expect knowledge to pay a lot. It's not like you're gonna be a millionaire, right? And like the only way like you can become like someone that makes a lot of money and be in like STEM is if you like make a service that basically does provide I guess the usage of your knowledge, but somehow helping people that don't even understand the subject matter that you researched in, such as like, you know, you're gonna have to do you have to make products or services that basically are people that are not well versed in mathematics or physics or any other thing. Oh, hello, Storm D-Pain. Thanks for the suggestion, actually. Like if you think that I'm struggling and and you think you want to give a suggestion, yeah, it just popped up. I was about to say that, yeah. No, it's okay. It's okay. It happens because it's your first time here, so, you know. And also, guys, if you like math and physics, or you just need a little productive study stream to get you doing the stuff that you need to do, drop me a follow. I'd really appreciate it. You can also like subscribe to my YouTube channel if you like are not able to catch the whole entire stream as well. And you can also join our Discord server. Oh, thank you for the follow, Rotten Chimicus? I don't know if I pronounced that right, but if you're in the chat, welcome, and thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. But yeah, like I feel really bad for like people that like, you know, give their life to like you know, getting their PhD in whether it be in science or mathematics or chemistry or biology, and they get paid so low doing like just doing stuff that revolutionize either a company or like the government in that way. Because I mean, research is always going to be important, but at the same time, like people are like, oh, what's the use of it? Like, and you also hear like people that don't know science, like, or that chose not to learn science or mathematics. They're like, oh, where's my flying car? Where's my jetpack? You know, where are all these things that movies say they're gonna come in from the future, and yet you guys haven't made it yet? As if like being a scientist is meant to be a manufacturing job. Which I feel really bad about for like people that spend their life doing STEM, because like their expectation of being an engineer was to build things and like help revolutionize, like, you know, like a company to make things better for like society, and also get paid a lot of money. But you know, but at the same time, it's like you're just paid to make things cheaper for the company as an engineer. I mean, that's my experience from what I've seen of engineers. So, you know, that's what I've come to know. Soon in PhD, I hope. At the end of the year, if all goes well. Oh, okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. I wish you luck, Storm Depain. That's cool. Like, what's your PhD gonna be on? Like, what are you researching, if you don't mind me asking? And also, Rotten, Jimikus, if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, please let me know. And also, what's the best part of your day so far? If you would like to share that. See, this is why I like our streams, because like I get to hear what projects you guys are doing. Thanks, I do. Oh, okay, yeah. There's another person in our Discord server that's also doing. Oh no, they're doing. I think they're doing algebraic geometry. I gotta like if they come into the chat, like maybe I'll ask them. Because I think they're doing algebraic geometry, I think. But it could be typology. I don't remember. To be more precise, I'm studying cobordism. Algebraic geometry is also linked with what I do. Yeah, so I figured that you two can like probably link up and do research together. Because I think he's also doing his PhD. I forgot what exactly he was researching. I think he was doing something with started with an H. I don't remember what it was. I don't remember the exact name of it. It had to do with, I think, certain polynomial groups or something like that. I'm not sure. Maybe like it will probably pop in. What, like if he pops into the chat, like I'll ask. Cause he's French, so like he actually taught me a lot. Me too. What are you also French? Is that why you said that? Oh, okay. I see. I've always wanted to learn French, actually, but every time when I went to school, it seems like the universe was basically telling me, no, you can't learn French in school. And I'm like, okay. So I didn't end up learning French. I mean, I did learn Japanese in university when I got to it. Actually, like, throughout my education career, I learned Spanish, I learned a little bit of Italian. Well, I did learn 2 classes worth of Italian, but I completely forgot. I completely forgot Spanish and Italian. I learned Japanese, like, later in university, and that one I kind of retained a lot more because I watch a lot of anime, so I'm able to retain it a lot better. But I was never able to learn Mandarin or French in school. I could have learned German, but I didn't really like the professor, as I've said before. So yeah, I ended up not learning like a couple of languages. I wish I could have taken advantage of learning Russian in university. I mean, you know, like, cause like I think like Americans like to like I guess like think that Russians were cool before like the war in Ukraine and all that stuff, but you know, it's like whatever's now. It's like, all right, before we get into the next study session, I just need to use the restroom, so I will be right back, guys. Just give me a few seconds. Okay, guys, I'm back. Russians are still cool. Right. Maybe I have a bias sample, but all the ones from Twitch are hilarious. Ah, I see. Yeah, I don't know anyone that's Russian, so I can't really say. I'm pretty sure there are people that are really cool. Actually, like the only Russian that I know I would probably get along with, but obviously he's like a well-known professor, is Edward Frankel. I would actually like to meet him in real life. He seems like a cool person. And plus I love his book. I feel like I want to reread his book, actually, Love and Math. Okay, where's my mouse? Okay, here we go. Alright, so maybe we'll change it up. We won't do this, because it seems like it's going to be too complicated than it's worth. That's the thing with me, is like I try to think ahead of what I'm doing, but at the same time there are times when I just do it and see how it works, but then it turns out it doesn't work, and I have to like rethink the whole thing. Let's erase this. Okay. Oh wait. Okay, so I thought we did a U substitution. I was like, no wait, we didn't do that. That's part of DX. Boom. So we are left with tangent to the fourth power. For your integral, I have a beautiful way to solve it if you want. Hey, welcome back, Pound. What are you eating? Yeah, like I said, Storm. Let me struggle with this a bit. If I need help, I'll if you see that I'm just taking too long to actually answer it, you can basically ask me again, like, do I need a hint? Okay. So we cross those out. We're left with sine to the fourth, meaning, I mean, we can write it like this. I mean, hopefully I don't make it too complicated than it already is. Yeah, because then they would multiply together, so it's 2. Yeah, so I am correct on that. So I gotta write this out the way I would normally see it. Like algebraically. So that way I can write it out clearly. Then these two go together like this. And then negative, so 2. And then positive. I mean, there is a simple pleasure of like writing equations and just like solving math problems. I think about it when I'm like when I watch like movies about like scientists or mathematicians. I find it very, very alluring when they film those scenes with the mathematician or the physicist like writing stuff on the board. Let's take that out, and then we'll just put this in here like so, and then plus we can just put theta in here. Okay, so the first one we'll leave alone for now, because I know it's going to involve a lot more stuff. This one, we can just put tangent. And then this one is basically just theta. I'm not going to put C yet, because we haven't done this yet. I probably should to make it look nice, but yeah, why not? It would feel weird. It would feel weird if I didn't put it there, because then I know I'm gonna forget once I solve this. Oops. So, I mean, I guess it's a typical, wait. No, I'm like psyching myself out because we had tangent that was to the fourth. Now it's like secant to the fourth. Advice: when you do sub, you need to have a battle plan in mind. Yeah. Okay. So let's just leave that stuff. We're not gonna rewrite it down here. We're just basically gonna write this out here. And this could be written as tangent plus 1. And if it's 4, then we can split it into two things. Like we just did it for like tangent, and now we're doing for secant. And I think it's just going to continue the paradox all over again. Maybe that might not be the right approach. Second advice, fraction of a polynomial is always better to sum trig function when you do the integral. Better than some trig function when you do the integral. Oh, okay. Let's see here. Oops. That looks like a mess. Because then it'll be tangent plus 1. Yeah, this is going to continue endlessly. I mean, is this one of those problems where it's like you have to get the actual integral itself inside it, and then basically you just subtract the integral from the other side and divide? Those problems I'm like, ugh, why'd it have to be that problem? It might be one of those problems, I don't know. Or maybe I'm just taking the wrong approach. Yeah, because then we end up with this on this side. Plus this. We have to move everything from the top down here. So minus 2 secant theta, then plus theta plus c. Oh, whoops, forgot to put the theta in there. And let's let's just say that's all equal to theta to the fourth. And I'm just gonna do the arithmetic over here. So it's like, no wait. No, that wouldn't make sense. Because then if we minus this from this side, then that side. Yeah, if this was a negative, it would be a different story. But it's not. And then we would get 0 on this side, which is not what we want, which is not ideal. Let's see here. Oh, you guys typed a lot. More like, did you already finish the chapter on integrating stuff, like polynomial, like px over q, and pq being polynomial? Probably not, because I'm like going back and forth a lot. Like, I'm basically just like trying to relearn the stuff that I learned. No, here's, it is straightforward. You need 3 lines. Nope, that's textbook. Follow the steps. Maybe a hint. More like you dug yourself in, kind of like a sausage festival. Here you want to cry some. Game of Thrones, yeah, it's like Game of Thrones. This is season 8 level suffering. You guys think I should take a lifeline? I feel like I'm cheating myself when I'm asking for one, though. Because if this was minus, like if it had a minus sign in front, I would be able to like add it and get a 2, and then we basically would be able to get a fraction. But it's not. And I realized that that's going to be a problem. Unless I forgot a minus sign somewhere. Yeah, we were having fun with it too, actually. I actually like writing this stuff, but then when it comes to a spot where I feel lost, I'm like, oh my god. I can give you a little hint, medium hint, or a big hint. Why don't we do with a little hint? Well, why don't we start with a little hint first? I mean, do you guys think I'm cheating when I ask for a hint? Because I feel like I'm cheating whenever I ask for a hint. Like, I feel like I have to go through the internal struggle of actually, like, figuring it out, but I don't know. Because, like, sometimes I just make myself think too long and I waste a lot of time. But, yeah, go ahead, Storm. Like, you can give a little hint. Do not substitute yet. A little hint, would love it. And no sub. Oh, okay. I mean, even though it's wrong, I kind of like the fact that we wrote so much. But it's not worth anything if it's not correct. Kind of makes me feel like I'm a struggling physicist trying to think about the equations of the universe. Which I think, like, I mean, given my ego, I think that's what I think most theoretical physicists do, but they probably don't do that. They probably spend most of their time on the computer and trying to create models. Because, I mean, I think, like, the thing that attracts me most about, like, I guess, like, physicists is that, like, I usually imagine them writing on the blackboard teaching students, when in actuality, that's not all that they do. No sub. Stay with polynomial. Once you solve this one, I'll give you the proper algorithm. Okay. Yeah, because this chapter is all about trig sub. That's the reason why I was doing trig substitution. Here it is really 3 lines. 3 lines. Because I don't think I can keep it in its polynomial form, unless I have to reduce it. Think about Euclid, okay. Like, because before I would mispronounce like Euler's name, and I would basically say Euler instead of Euler. Like when I see like Euclid and like Euler's names, like I worry about saying the wrong thing. That it doesn't ring a bell because probably the theorem method you're thinking about is a different name. I just find it funny that some of you guys that come to my streams are like already grad students. So I'm like, what's the appeal of like just doing of a person that's doing basic calculus to you guys? But I guess like a math stream is better than no math stream if I'm right. Maybe I'll give you the name Euclidean division. What do we got? Example, to the coefficient triangle I know as a... Oh. Is that like way beyond calculus? I'm not familiar with that type of technique. I mean, are you guys like basically giving me a hint to solve it in a different way? It's way before calculus. Medium hint, try to rewrite. Okay. Okay, so we're given squared. Well, you can't do U substitution because then you would be left with an X that you can't cancel out. It's the 1 1 2 1 1 3. Oh, the polynomial, no, not polynomial, I'm trying to remember the name. I know it starts with a B. Binomial? The binomial triangle? I don't know if that's the right name, but that's what I remember it from. Because I think it's also like the binomial theorem. When you want to rewrite something in a fraction, the goal is to make it appear the goal is to make appear the denominator in and rewrite. I mean, oops. The thing I think you're talking about is then I don't think that helps. No, I'm probably thinking of the wrong thing. Let's see, when you want to rewrite something in a fraction, the goal is to make appear the denominator in the rewriting. Usually when I see a denominator, I just want it to disappear. No, before doing the integral, try to write and put. Oh, are you talking about partial fractions? Is that what you're talking about? Do what the integrand is telling you to do. So I think we're supposed to be, because it's not a, it's basically like this, so I think let's like, I think we have like an A-B scenario here. Because one is x and one is just the constant. So do we have to put ax here? No, I don't think so. You cannot do partial fractions. You don't need partial fractions. Oh, okay. It's really straightforward. You need to think for a good way to write. Okay, so it's another way of writing the top, okay. So I guess that one is not really great to write, so. Okay. We'll try it that way, I guess. And now what? I mean, that's one way. Another way is this way. What else? What other ways can we write it? We want something of the form back to square one. If I give you 2n plus 3, am I telling you to pick a number, multiply by 2, and then add 3 to the result? What is the function telling you to do? I mean, it's telling you to multiply like a number with 2 plus 3. If that answers your question, Pound. And the one you're trying to integrate is telling you like, I really want to get to the place where you guys are thinking about, and the thing of it is that I'm just like wondering exactly what is it that you're trying to tell me to do. Because I keep thinking that I'm supposed to like factor out something, like just to remove something, but then like I'm like, no, because right now I'm thinking about getting rid of the denominator somehow, but I don't think I can do that like currently, because you guys keep saying like rewrite like x to the 4, and I keep thinking that I can manipulate it to kind of get rid of the denominator or something, but that's probably not the right thought process. Cut the middleman and do the division. Oh, okay. So technically you're supposed to... Okay. The problem is that how could you do this? Because you can't divide this. Oh, whoops. Wrong number. There we go. Thank you for reminding me of that. Yeah, I'm just like, this is like my way of like visualizing it mainly. Because I'm so used to doing division like this, like basically like, say 36 to 6, and then basically do like the numbers this way. And then do it to 6 and blah 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 blah, like do it that way. Problem is that, well, actually I can rewrite this. Then that will result in this. So these cross out, but then this is left over. divide, you need a preceding power by the power. Start by creating, and then erase what you have that you don't want. Oh yeah, that's right. You need the signs. Yeah, this is why like I never got A's in my math class, because I would always miss those small steps there. Okay, so we'll result with this. The thing is that I don't know what to do after this. So I'm guessing we get this, but then we're left with some sort of remainder like down here. Here the explanation I want, I have, so let's start by multiple of, and I have, let's erase, so I have, I'm guessing this is all under the integral. And then I'm guessing you do this, multiply that, minus that. And then this cross out. That leaves us with 5. Oh. And divide all that by interesting. So multiply. Oh, okay. That's an interesting way to visualize it. So we basically, we would have, we would have this, then minus this, have. Okay. Hey, Sascha. You made a mistake. Oops. What's the best part of your day so far, Sascha? You're in front of the finish line. Just found it faster to do the polynomial long division and it had the quotient and the plus the remainder. Getting accepted oh, nice. Congratulations, Sascha. I've seen this integral before, it's just that why am I blanking out on like how to solve it? I guess. Let's see, using residue theorem works too, but it's not an efficient way. Right, yeah. Yeah, I get what you guys are saying. It's just that, like, I guess I'm just trying to, like... Because technically the chapter is on trig substitution. That's why, like, I'm doing, like, the trig sub. Because, like... Because when you divide this... Because I'm totally doing a different type of operation, and that's why I'm getting a little bit, like, on edge. So... Right. Is it? Now I gotta remember my basic stuff. Let's see. Easier, what is the relationship with that? I was thinking about giving a lecture in the next few weeks to Slender on some basic concepts of linear algebra. Would you like interested in? It depends on what time, but yeah, if you like message me on Discord, yeah, like depending on the time, I'll see if I can attend that. Yeah. Although, given like what I've presented this stream, I feel like I probably might need it. I mean, these are one of those days when you feel like completely defeated. At least for me, anyway. You can probably find time that works for everybody. Okay. Eastern Standard Time. Eastern Standard Time is my time zone, yeah. Where did I make the side error? Is it within the integral? Let me see if I probably didn't do the division right. Let's see. You put a minus before the integral. Oops. Now, why did I do that? Yeah, because I took the minus sign out from this top portion. Before the parentheses. Oh. So you're telling me to take this one out? Is that what you guys are saying? Okay. And I'm guessing this is the solution? Or am I still wrong about it? It is true now. Oh, okay. Okay, so I was worried about forgetting this integral. Because I felt like I knew it, but then there was a part of me that was like doubting myself a bit. Wow, yeah, this whole stream, we only did 2 problems during the whole stream. Damn. I mean, first, thank you guys for showing me, like, actually how to do it a different way, actually. Actually, I don't even know why that type of problem is in a trig sub. If it's supposed to be like... If it's supposed to be like that amount of steps to like solve it. I don't know. Maybe they just decided to put random problems in there and they just thought that would be a good problem for people to do trig sub. When you have P over Q, the method is always write P equals QS plus R. What is S, though? Oh, is that like, S is like what you put on the top for division, right? So like what you multiply it by to actually get like, and R is the remainder, right? Anyways, now repeat after me. Whenever you have a ratio of the polynomial, if the degree of the numerator is greater or equal to the degree of the denominator, you do the division. Yeah, because like I was doing trig sub because this is what the chapter talks about. This is like the actual chapter. It's on trig substitution. But if you guys say that basically it's easier to do it that way, I'm like wondering why they actually put it for a trig sub chapter, which I think is really peculiar. Yeah, I don't know if we actually got a lot done today, actually. I mean, I thank you guys for actually giving me hints and showing me how to get through it all. I'm pretty sure what I did was basically excruciating for you. I'm pretty sure that all of you were screaming at the screen, like, basically, like, at what I was doing wrong. Because, like, for me, it's like, I have to actually see it, and if I don't see it, then I don't write anything down, because otherwise it's just going to be you guys telling me what to do. And I don't think I would learn better that way. Like, I know it's painful, like, to actually watch, like, someone that's learning, basically just, like, not seeing what you're seeing. Especially since you guys are, like, already, like, higher up in your degrees. Yeah, Sasha, I was actually telling Storm about, what you were, researching. So, like, hopefully you guys can, like, basically, like, chat amongst yourselves. Like, I mean, if you want to join our Discord server, Storm, you're more than happy to. Unless you already joined already. Okay. Well, I mean, despite, like, just doing 2 problems, I think we did make some progress, I guess. I mean, I also thank you guys for letting me struggle on my own to basically find the connection, what you guys are talking about. Yeah, I'm not familiar with, that algorithm. Like, whenever you divide, when you do P over Q, and then basically it's always, the result is always, Q is, no, it's, P is equal to Q, this, I think, like, S plus R. I was never familiar with that, actually. That's a good thing to remember, actually. Whenever I do, like, more division problems with, polynomials. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are able to, like, talk amongst yourselves about your research. Maybe you guys will write a paper together. That would be interesting. That would be pretty exciting. It would be like, it's like probably like very funny, like if like 2 like grad students like just meet through a math streamer and then basically just like write some awesome papers together on awesome math. That would be pretty cool. Even though I probably won't understand it, but I think that's really, really encouraging. And inspiring too. Okay, So I guess that will do it for today, guys. We will be back tomorrow, so thank you very much. If you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to drop a like and a subscribe to the video. It really helps with the algorithm. If you're watching this on Twitch, you know, please, like if you're interested in math, physics, or just basically just studying, or you need something to be more productive, you know, drop a follow. It's much appreciated. And also, hopefully I helped you create the atmosphere you needed to get stuff done. So, if you want to join our Discord server as well, if you're watching this on YouTube, all the links will be in the description down below. But if you're just watching on Twitch, you can join our Discord server. I just put it in the chat. And hopefully, you know, we'll be able to bond through like math, physics, or any other thing that we're interested in. Okay, and I think that will do it for today, guys. And always remember, everyone is precious. You guys are just as precious as everyone else. And I will see you guys in the next stream/video. So take care, guys. Bye-bye.